a lot of things I want to get off my chest. I hate this idea that you're the best. I am the best wrestler in the world.
First thing I want to be done is to get that piece of crap out of my ring. Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
And it doesn't matter what you call it, whether it's called a Hell in a Cell or Rage in the Cage, Canis in Uranus, the only thing that matters, which means he's gotta beat the game in the middle of the ring. And he has a $2 for life. I was the greatest wrestler in history. Nobody ever walked out of an arena without saying, God, Ric Flair put on a show tonight. Holy, he did it all. Come out here and let's see what the Nature Boy has got for you.
Special of Jesus, MSG. Hi Jay, wake up.
I'm here.
Did you enjoy the show?
We'll get to that later.
Okay. MSG, our prediction show is way different than the show we saw tonight because we recorded in advance. So the card we saw, we thought was going to be tonight, but WWE changed their mind like they always do. So
the card was subject to change. True,
but this, I mean, they kind of save us in a way. The reason I say this because I mean I don't know you want to get right into the matches.
Yeah, we might as well.
Did you enjoy? Okay. Before we get into matches, did you enjoy the non-stage?
Yeah. I enjoyed, this little retro stage that they had.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
which shows that even with a budget, they can switch it up every now and then if they really want to.
And they got pink rope. I mean, I know.
I'm not gonna say nothing bad about it.
No, I'm not. I'm not. No, I'm not.
Even though this time last year, the person who was really promoting that is not even a part of the company anymore. So.
And who was that?
Some dude we refer to as Red and Yellow.
Brother. We are exhausted from this show. And if the show was breaking up, that's because that connection don't like us. So bear with us.
It's because WWE is trying to ruin our show.
Pretty much. Like, yeah, we gotta fix it.
They don't want us to tell the truth.
Testify, my brother. Okay. Okay. Before we start to like go down the card, I actually thought the show was gonna be good because
that was mistake number one.
Because first day it's a house show in my opinion. It's a special. So because the first one I didn't watch it, but I knew that it wouldn't really evolve around the storylines on Raw and SmackDown doesn't exist, but in SmackDown. So I was like, okay, it's gonna be like a house show. It don't really count in a way, but it's like okay, you have an idea who gonna win and lose in a type of way. But tonight, sheesh. Don't get me wrong, it was good moments. I mean, we're not trying to be negative, but it's just like we could have just watched Raw or SmackDown in a way. In a way, yeah. I mean, in a way, I mean, it was just. I mean, oof. I mean, what should we name this episode of Night of? I said Night of Champions. Oof, no, that was Night of Slow.
Well, it all runs together basically nowadays.
True. It was the MSG. So I don't know what we should call it, the Miss. I don't know.
I'm gonna kind of rip off what someone said on Twitter. They referred to it as Saturday Night Raw.
Hey, that might be an episode. Saturday Night Raw, brother. But oof. Okay, all right. This bear with us. Good God. Okay, so technically, okay, we're gonna bounce back and forth, Jay, because
Hmm.
we do our little game, see who win. But this game shouldn't count because they like fucked up my whole thing. So
It shouldn't count.
it shouldn't count, but it does in a way. So I mean, we're gonna try to get through this one. Jay remembered the card better than I do because I asked him and he was like he knew better than I did. I just drew a blank. That's how bad it was. I'm not gonna say that the show was bad overall. You have good moments, but
Yeah, it had some good moments.
yeah, I mean yeah, it was good moments. But the match I picked from my previous show was I picked the Dudleys. Oh, you know what, Jay? I should have kept Sheamus and Randy first, but I didn't because I was like, oh, okay, maybe we're gonna have the Dudley start the show, and I was completely wrong.
Yep.
So my pick was the first match I had originally before they jacked it all up. Well, not this one, the other ones. It was a New Day versus the Dudley Boys, and I was wrong. What came first, Jay?
First match was a Teddy Long special, tag team match.
Teddy Long special. Teddy Long special in my Dusty Road voice. Horrible, by the way. Wait.
Yeah, they decided instead of two single matches, let's just make two feuds into one by putting Randy Orton and Dolph Ziggler versus Sheamus and Rusev.
I said something on Twitter. I was like, they put two crappy matches together. Something I said. I was like, instead of having
Yeah.
one crappy match, it was two crappy matches or two shitty matches, something like that. But yeah, that's what they did. I I guess they realized at the last minute, looked at the sheet of paper again for the booking, was like, nah, let's just put this as tag team match to save us some time, and they save us kind of. They save us two matches we really didn't want to see in a way.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
I
but we still get two matches that we really didn't want to see. But we'll
true.
get to them.
Right. I have an idea what you're talking about, but the tag team match, I didn't really mind because I was like, okay, all right, but I was like, okay, it happened. You know what I mean? It's like it happened, and who won that match? It was Randy, right?
Randy Orton and Randy and Dolph Ziggler,
Randy.
and my somewhat prediction came true between that match, the original match of Randy and Sheamus,
Yeah, you picked Randy, and I picked Sheamus. I suck at this game, by the way.
where it happened he sidestepped him and he did the RKO.
Yeah, you always right. That sucks.
I'm not always right.
Well, more than I am. Shit. But I'm trying to think what else happened in the match that somebody went, oh, you didn't say this. Are we are we missing something? Oh, Randy Orton got the hat tag, and the crowd went nuts. I mean, they popped for this man, Jay. Like they
Uh,
like Randy Orton, but they have nothing for him to do for real.
No, they don't. And but it's New York, so I mean, Randy's a name. He's established. They love Randy. So,
True. So that was the first match. And,
whoa, hold on.
oh, I'm sorry. I'm jumping way. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is Keita wants to do not want to talk about this match. Something about Rusev,
Well,
right? And Sheamus.
Yeah, what happened after the match was
Oh, okay.
Rusev got pissed at Sheamus for losing the match and started berating him in the middle of the ring, and then Sheamus kind of stood up for himself and bro kicked Rusev, and Summer Rae was standing there screaming like somebody had got killed or something.
Yeah, her she was off this time with the camera. She was just looking like, should I do it now? Should I do it now? Should I do it now?
Yeah. Oh, that was bad. Well, I mean, there's a reason why she was in the Marine 4 with the Miz.
Well, I didn't see it. So
I did neither, but I'm just assuming. I mean, she was in Marine 4 with Miz. Say a lot about what kind of actress she is. So.
she like a C actress.
See, that's too much credit.
Okay, so basically, you could put one of the people on the soap operas to do a better job than she does.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, I liked that interaction with him and Sheamus. I like heels when they tag up and they interact with each other and like, hey, that's because you heels you don't have to be friends. You know what I'm saying? It could be a conflict, but
True.
so and for a half second, Jay, I was like, oh god, is Sheamus going face? And I was like, nah.
Well, I kind of tweeted it. I tweeted out. I said Sheamus face turn because it kind of seemed like that. Him getting put down by Rusev, and then the crowd cheered when he broke kicked him. So it's like,
Well, that's because Rusev had heat behind him. But who want to see Sheamus is a face and then cash in as a champion?
but
Ugh.
remember, but at the same time, what we talked about, where we thought that Rusev was supposed to be like a little,
Face.
yeah, face type. So it's like, okay, what are they doing? Is this their way of trying to keep him healed? But at the same time, Sheamus is supposed to be healed, so having him, I don't know. WWE logic was in full effect tonight.
Gee, good God. Um. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else happened. Nothing happened. Nah, I can't even talk no more. Nothing else happened in that match, right? That we're forgetting.
Not really. I mean, if you seen these four in a match together before tonight, it really wasn't no different than anything.
You know what it feel like to me? It feel like they just had to get them on the card. It just had to get them on the card. You know what? Let me ask you a question. You used to watch the Saturday night shows, right? Back in the day.
I watched WCW Saturday night. Not so much main event, WWF main event,
Oh,
Saturday night main event. Didn't really watch that one too much.
but you did see like an episode though.
Yeah, yeah, I watched it. But it wasn't like a regular type thing. Not like how WCW was.
Okay, but like, okay, as far as like WWE,
Mm.
was the main event? Because I didn't watch it. So it's like, was it? Did they have storylines going to the main event,
It,
live main event, whatever it's called?
it was okay. You know how main event is now. And I'm
Yeah,
talking about WWE main event. You know how that is now, where it's just you have the
you just had
superstar.
matches.
Yeah, you just that's kind of how that was. I mean, they would have like interview segments that would kind of enhance, push along certain storylines going into pay per views and everything. Because you would have Piper's Pit on there, you would have the Snake Pit with Jake on there, Brother Love Show was on there. They would have stuff like that. But as far as the matches went, it was
It really wasn't a
glor.
storyline.
Yeah, it wasn't one storylines. You
Okay.
have a lot of squash matches on there.
Okay.
And then it's like only on special occasions you would have a big legit match on
Hmm. Okay. And you know what? Speaking of like backstage, I did like how in the beginning of the show they went to Kane.
there.
I,
Kane on his crutches.
yeah, Kane is correct. I like. I like how they went back to him and Paul Heyman. This behind the
Yeah,
segment. I liked it. I have no problem with that. That's a positive.
I,
It's positive.
I always like backstage. I always like the backstage segments. I like those because like you say, it kind of gives you more of
Behind the
a
scenes.
scope of thing. Yeah, you
Yeah.
get more of a scope too.
True.
Because you see everything, out on stage, in the arena and everything. You see that all the time. But anytime they go backstage, and stuff like that, it kind of makes things seem a little bit more interesting. Even if it's a bad thing, even if it's a bad segment, like especially now if it's a bad segment or whatnot. But if it's backstage, it's just still a little bit more interesting.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't have a problem with them two segments.
No, I didn't.
The only one I might I did but I didn't is the one with the Big Show. I didn't need to see his face. But okay, we get to him later. Like
We'll get it.
poor show, poor
Yeah,
show, and poor Big Show.
yeah.
But I'm sorry, I'm over here spitting this crap. Jesus. The second match. What was the second match?
Second match was Stardust versus Neville.
Y- You know what? It's not their fault. I saw the match, but I totally forgot about it. They had a good match. I mean, they are tremendous. I'm using Michael Cole, but we didn't see him tonight. Actually, that was refreshing.
No, we saw an imitation Michael Cole.
I
We'll get
know.
that.
What is it, his name? I can never remember his name. Did you get
Michael
his
Cole
name?
Jr.
Oh my gosh. Yes, he's like a younger version of Michael Cole. But I mean, you know what? I didn't have a problem with the match. I mean, poor Cody Rhodes and what's his name? Neville.
Never.
They they deserve so much better. But you know, I mean, sometimes you can't get what you want. So at least they got a storyline though. At least they have something. It's better than what they doing to Bo Dallas, crying now. Shut up, Jay. And it, shut up, Jay.
I'm keeping quiet on that
God.
for now.
You know what? We're gonna talk about Bo Dallas on Raw because he probably gonna job on Raw. So we talk about him on Raw on that Raw episode.
Okay.
But the match itself, I mean, I didn't have no problem with it.
The only problem I had with the match, and it's not so much a negative, more like a little nitpick, really, is what the hell was Stardust doing with Neville's cape?
Oh yeah, I thought that was funny actually. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm probably really tired from writing papers.
Yeah.
It was different. At first, I was like, okay, all right, whatever. I ain't had no problem. Okay, he just tried to be a clown for the kids. That's what I thought it was.
I guess I don't know, but I don't know, for some reason, like when he started fooling around with the man cape, that kind of took me out of the match.
he like I want to see the cape.
Yeah, pretty much that's what it was. It's like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, it was. And you know what? Did you catch what JBL called him Cody Rhodes? I think he said Cody Rhodes, and then he tried to cover up and just saying, "Oh, he hate being called Cody Rhodes or something." Did you catch that part? Well, I'm tripping.
No, actually, I guess that part, but I do believe he said that.
Okay.
Because tonight, for some reason, I don't know, was it me or did a lot of things seem off?
The lighting was off. The camera was off. The audio was messed up when the Dudleys came out there. It was just, I was like, I know the crowd was popping for the Dudleys, but at home we couldn't tell.
Yeah.
So if anyone went to the event, let us know, was it like really loud, because the audio was crap, and then the screen kept skipping or getting stuck. Cause I'm like, okay, it's not my internet. It's WWE right now. So it was yeah. They had some little
Technical difficulty.
There you go. It wasn't on pay-per-view. So but other than that, I didn't really have a problem with the match. I mean,
No,
it was like okay.
Another standard.
That should be a pre-show match though. I mean, I don't know if they had a pre-show for this. I don't know they did. A pre-show for it.
It could have been a pre-show match. It could have been a Raw match. It could have been a
Superstar
SmackDown
match.
Superstars main event.
We don't give a crap match. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
It was a standard match.
Yeah, yeah. Oof. Next match, Jay. What's the next match?
Well, next up was one that you really enjoyed. For some
I don't. I told you, was like, what the fuck? It was okay. Sorry, it's the 6 tag. We know I hate 6 tag men matches. Remember, I was like, I hate the 6 tag men matches, but the women, I'm like, yeah, I don't like it, but I'm not really like strong about it than I am about the men. Like, cut that out. But I didn't. It was Team Bella. Oh, Jay, I was right about that, because remember when we recorded, I was like, because they didn't have no Divas match. I was like, we said something. You said, I think you said.
I said Paige versus Becky,
and I think I said Charlotte versus Naomi. And then I was like, at the end, I was like, Jay, they might have the Bellas in the tag team match. So I was close.
Yeah,
and you was like, nah.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. That's why I say I'm not right all the time.
So I was like, oh, okay, but at least I got one right, okay?
Yeah.
One. Sheesh. Because my whole card is like, it just jacked up. So I lost, whatever. But yeah, it was a Team Bella with Foxy. and versus Paige, Becky Lynch, and
Paige
Charlotte.
and Paige and CB.
It's the Paige and CB show, and Charlotte. Charlotte and Becky turned on me. Oh, I'm jumping ahead. But
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
I didn't care. Okay, at this time I was writing a paper. So I was like, okay, I was watching it, but it's like, okay, I didn't mind it because first thing, I was like, the first match, I was like, what in the world? Okay, maybe I'm not gonna have no expectations because it's like, okay, what they're gonna give us whatever they're gonna give us. I was like, okay, another 6-10 match. I was like, okay, I'm gonna give it a chance. The reason I told you on Twitter I liked it, it was at first I liked it. And I started thinking about it. I was like, no, it's not the match. The wrestling, I mean, it was okay. I mean, that's okay. But I liked the match for the storyline, if that made sense. For like Paige and Becky, for Paige, Becky, and Charlotte. I liked the storyline, how they have a little what's the word I'm looking for, Jay? They have like
Conflict.
conflict. Yeah, I'm tired. Now I'm getting tired. Conflict with each other. I like that in the groups occasionally. Like I like that. There's nothing wrong with that. I like that. So I mean I don't really care for the Bellas. Peter might say otherwise, but I was just like, okay, I gave it a chance. The tag. Oh, did you see the part was awkward? I think Charlotte was in the ring with somebody. Don't give me the line who it was. And Paige like came all the way over there and she tagged herself in. And I'm just like, you can't do that. What are you doing? Because normally you had to be by the turnbuckle to tag in. She was like
Mhm.
in the middle of the ring, like
Yeah,
outside the rope. I'm like, you can't do that. Like what?
that, that's Paige heel move, right?
I was just like, okay, where's the rope? Okay, did you see a rope on the outside this special? Did you
No.
see a okay? Cause you could tell she was like awkward, like do I do it now? Do I do it now? Like it was just it seemed like Paige is off cue. And then we're not hating on I'm not hating on Paige. I was just saying just look off cue and she tagged herself in. Cause I think Charlotte did a spear, I think. She did a spear, I believe. And she's like, what are you doing? Why are you tagging yourself in? I got this. And I'm trying to think what else happened because Jay is not gonna say anything. So
Well, no, no. I mean, Becky got to do a lot of ring work in this one,
oh yeah, she did. Yeah, she.
even though it was her getting beat up most of it, but she got a lot of ring time.
You
So
know the
I
WWE
was
got.
kind of happy.
You know the WWE got to put off the Bellas, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm telling you, Becky's gonna get her opportunity, man. She gonna get her opportunity. She gonna get her opportunity. Woo, she is. She is. Hopefully, please. I hope she don't end up like the Stardust or Neville. But but yeah, the match itself wasn't I didn't have a problem with the match. Me it was more like the storyline. And the part I liked though was I think okay was this the point when Paige tagged herself in so she was in there for a good minute
Hmm.
and I think it was her and Foxy was it her and Foxy versus each other or was her and Nikki? They had
It
like
was either it was one of them.
okay, yeah, it wasn't Brie. Good
No.
God, no, hell no. But it was one of them, and they had to like, so they had like a little nice chemistry in the ring, like probably a couple minutes. But I like how they work on Paige, and the commentary just hard, but they just, God. And Byron Saxon, he's becoming Michael Cole to me. Just shut up now. Like at first he was fresh, and they're like, just shut up. I don't care what you say. Just shut up. Just shut up. I'd rather have Corey Grace. This girl on Twitter. I don't remember her name. Forgive me. She was like something about they should have Corey Grace. To call a match. I don't think it was this match she was talking about. I think it was the Brock Lesnar match because I was like we should have Jim Ross call that match. But we get to that
Hmm.
later.
Yeah.
But basically, Paige was in the ring for a long time. I didn't see this coming. So she goes tags them in Charlotte and Becky, and then they just
Jump off
jump
stage.
off the ramp, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, the ring side, and I'm just like, I love it. I was like, I love it. I love the storyline. I don't know what's wrong with me. I know Jay might disagree. I might be delusional. I like. I just. I like. I don't know why. Maybe because the show was crap, and we're gonna have New Day storyline is good. So maybe I'm just like just battering right now. What the like, not the like.
I'm gonna say this in regards to the reason why I'm kind of over the whole 6 woman tag. Excuse me, is that they have basically
Definitely.
pushed the women's title to the side. Yeah, I'm not calling it the Divas title. I'm calling it women's title. They pushed the women's title to the wayside.
Didn't you say she was a placeholder, or was it somebody else told me
No,
that?
that was Paige said that she's a placeholder.
Oh yeah, her too. But somebody else, maybe somebody on Twitter said that as well. There's like Charlotte's a placeholder,
Well, so
and
was Nikki was a placeholder too.
well, she was a placeholder for a very long time.
Yeah, because well, she was. Well, we all know why she was. It was so they could, make someone who was with the company, the longest reigning women's champion.
True.
But so I mean, for the last how many months has she? It's been nothing but tag team matches. The women's title didn't come up until they got close to breaking the record like that, and now it's like, okay, now Charlotte is the champion, but we're still gonna do these 6 woman tag team matches.
Right, and cause normally I'm just like, good God, these six, oh God, I didn't really was mad at it as a way because it's like this show is a house show, so
Yeah.
it's like okay, I wasn't like, I mean, don't get me wrong, we probably didn't we just see a 6 women's tag on Raw? Yeah, yeah, we just saw that. Yeah, we reviewed that.
Yep.
I think that was that episode 3. What was that 3? Episode 3 of our Raw recap show. And yeah, so we just saw a 6 women's match. I think that was on Raw. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
This Paige walked out. Yeah. So this show, I wasn't really like, oh God, another one. Now, if I was saw a men, I'm like, oh, what the fuck, really? But the women, it just, maybe I'm just like too nice to the women. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really mind it, but we're gonna see this match on Raw, so prepare yourself. Prepare yourself, Jay. So, and no team bad. Oh, did you watch
Yeah.
SmackDown? Did you even catch SmackDown? I actually
No.
watched it for a couple of minutes. Okay, we're not going to talk about it until we do our SmackDown doesn't exist. But you need to go back and check out Sasha Banks promo. Somebody told me to go check it out on Twitter, and
But
I was like, okay, well,
in regards to you bringing up Sasha, did you notice the "We Want Sasha" chants?
yeah, she's man, that's my favorite wrestler. It's just
Which I believe it's a good thing, but at the same time it's a bad thing
yeah,
because good old Vince, he's looking at it probably as like
disrespectful.
no, it's it's disrespectful to him, and the more the fans want something, the less they will see it.
Right, but what I said when it's disrespectful in a way, it's like, okay, you got these 6 women. Oh God, maybe I'm starting not to like the six women tag team matches. Every time I say 6, I just hate the number now. And so maybe the negative way, the reason I say it disrespect the people in the ring, because they are going out there, wrestling. I mean, the storyline might be crappy, or they might not have a storyline, but in the way it's kind of disrespectful in a way. But at the same time, like you say, they want this particular person. But if they watch NXT Respect Wednesday, they will see Sasha Banks. I'm still standing by my whole statement. She's not she's not really in a storyline right now. Or Team Back, they should be in it. Like them two should. Naomi and the other chick. What's her name?
Tamina?
Yeah, they should have. They should do something with them. I think we say this every episode. And the reason they're not doing that with Sasha because she getting prepared for her Iron Man match. I keep women's match, I say, but Iron Man match according to WWE. And it's like she's not gonna be on it right now. I mean, that she's not. Unfortunately, I mean, I would love to see her out there, but not in those 6 tag team match. No. So I mean, everybody want her, But the positive is like, okay, this is gonna make the other the divas or women's wrestlers, some of them, not all of them, going, hey, they chanting for her. She not in the ring. Let's pick up this match. You know what I mean? That should motivate you in a way, in my personal opinion. So Sasha Banks. I mean, she's like the she's like she's more champion than Seth Rollins is, and I'm a huge Seth Rollins fan. Like, she's more over than he is. I mean, I shouldn't compare the two, but I mean,
No,
maybe I should
think
compare the two. I shouldn't do that, but
no, I think a better comparison is to Kevin Owens in a sense, and where I'm going with that is, remember when he came up to the main roster and he was feuding with John Cena, but also at the same time he was still finishing up his storyline with Finn Balor?
yeah.
So why can't WWE have done the same thing with Sasha? Maybe not have her wrestle, but have her at least doing promos or something on the main roster.
But right, right. But you know what? I do when I don't watch SmackDown every week, but when I watch clips, I think it was this past Thursday, and the one before that, I think they had her more on SmackDown. Cause she wrestled she wrestled on this past Thursday.
Okay.
So yeah, she did wrestle because man, her promo was good. But I'm gonna wait till you watch it. Or, go look on YouTube and you'll see. I mean, that's probably that's the only thing I watch on SmackDown. So
So give the women 2 hours on Thursday.
they could, man. I mean, just bring all the NXT divas. Oh, I know this is an MSG review. So, sorry, we off track. But did you hear that Eva Marie she injured Carmella? I think it was a house show.
What?
Yeah, if I'm wrong, forgive me. I saw like a link or something. It was like she's
God.
injured. So you might be right. That push might be gone.
Oh God. Oh,
Gone.
God. Not even Marie done turned into Oksana. That's
I mean, no
what
one
she
can
did
talk about Oksana though, Jay. Nobody can. I mean, she almost killed Naomi.
No, but I'm just saying,
Yeah.
she's the new Oksana. She in there now. She just hurting people.
Yeah, Oksana. Yeah. Oof. Oof. But yeah, I mean, well, back to the Divas match. I didn't have a problem with the match itself. I mean, like you said, it was a normal Raw match, but I wasn't really have expectations when I saw the first match. I'm just like, okay, I must flow with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna flow with the show. It's just oof. But maybe I got a soft spot for the Divas. Maybe because I'm a woman, I have a soft spot for them. But it's like I didn't really mind, because you know what? I think it might have been worse if I watch Raw. Well, I watched Raw and I watched SmackDown, but I went back the next day to see the match. You know, the women's six-tag match. So I'd probably be more upset if I would watch it like live, like if I watched it on Thursday and then watch this to them, like, okay, 3-1 in 1 week. But since I went back and watched it, I'm more like whatever. So I mean they shouldn't have no more 6 tag team matches like ever now. This year has been worse. Oh God. Oof. Anyway, next match.
Alright. So Chris Jericho comes out and he gives a pretty good promo in regards to this being his 25th year as an active wrestler, going back to 1990.
Wow.
Which is wow.
And I was born 91, so that tells you something. Well,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah. And then he shouts out to can I be serious for a moment here? One Lance Storm.
I was shocked. I was like, awesome. I remember him.
Who looks like a regular dude now.
No her.
It just looked like some dude. I was like, that Lance Storm, was that just some dude?
I don't
But
know if
anyway.
you remember Lance Storm with the whole mop. I think he lost his job or something. He was mopping the floor. Do you remember that? It's like very weird. I remember that moment. I think he lost his job and he was just mopping the floor. If anybody know what I'm talking about, please let us know.
What the hell was that?
It was back in the day. I don't know it, but he lost his job. I want to say this was when the invasion, after the invasion. I want to say I can't remember,
Shit,
or
I
maybe
don't
I'm
know.
thinking of the wrong person. Maybe it's Perry Saturn. It was somebody with a mop,
Well,
mopping.
Paris Santa had the mop.
Right, right. No. He was talking to the mob, but it was somebody cleaning up because they lost their job. I think it was Lance Storr. That's sad. That's one of my memories of him. But let me know if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm just a dummy. But
Well, I say this. You should go back and watch some of his stuff from
WCW.
ECW.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I said WCW. Yeah,
but
ECW.
ECW.
Okay, I'm sorry. Um, I'm trying to see. I watched some of his stuff. Like remember I tell you I watched like a long time ago. I saw a match with him and ooh, forgive me if I'm saying was it Rob Van Dam? Or maybe
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe it was
he had some matches with Raw. They had some
okay.
matches.
Okay, it's a blur. Okay, but no, I'm gonna check that out though. It was I did see matches with him, but I can't like spot one like awesome memory of him, which is
And then
sad.
of course him, Justin Credible, and Don Marie as the Impact
That's
players.
okay. There you go. I was like, cause I was about to say, wasn't he in a group or something? Okay, yeah,
Yes.
them, yeah, okay, yeah.
And then also the guy that was to his left when they showed him in the crowd, Cyrus the Vi- he went to WCW, ECW, and he was their version of Right to Censor because he
Uh-huh.
worked for the network and he was trying to make them do everything more family friendly. It was more of a play on how because at the time TNN, which eventually became Spike TV, but TNN was trying to make ECW be less violent. So his character was more of a play on that and everything.
Wow.
But the person that when they showed him sitting there was John Stewart. Like,
John
what?
Stewart. Did you say John Stewart?
Yeah, John Stewart.
Yeah.
Why does John Stewart look like a old homeless dude now?
He did. His son just looked like, he kidnapped me.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know who this crazy old man is.
Did you see? Okay, did you see the man but sitting beside his son try to get in the camera? Did you see that?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, pipe down. Like, sit down. Sit down.
Like I mean, hey, John Stewart dangerous with the chair now, so
Oh gosh.
he
Anyway,
could just hit him in the stomach one good time.
you know. You know, I thought because they showed him, I thought he was going to interfere in the Cena match.
I thought he was too.
But I'm glad that we were both wrong. So.
Yeah. So, but anyway, about this match. So Kevin Owens comes out, and they had a pretty good match. I
Oh,
mean, it was
that match was the best match on the card in my personal opinion. Like the well, okay, John Cena and Seth Rollins had a good match too, but just the wrestling itself was good. I liked it, and I love how Kevin Owens was like, "Happy 25th anniversary, Chris."
yeah, because that's Kevin P and the little smug son of a bitch that he is. So
Yeah, I love when he trash talk in the ring. At least, and you know what's funny when he trash talk. At least you don't really hear him say, "Oh, go for this move." I forgot what match it was. What's up, Brock Lesnar and Big Show? He was like, I think he said about the F5. He's like, all right, or something like that. He said, but you gotta go back and check it out. But
I don't know if I'm gonna watch this ever again. But, yeah.
well, we might not listen to this episode ever again, but you all should listen to this episode. But yeah, but
Well, yeah, they had a good match.
yeah, the crowd was into it.
Yeah, the crowd was into it. It was Canada versus Canada.
True. The only thing they had to bounce back real quick. The only thing I had an issue is with Chris Jericho promo. It was like it was just dragging. And, like at the end, I'm like, okay, just wrap it up. Like maybe because I'm just like at this point I was done my homework and I like kind of pay attention more. I was like, oh god, this remind me of like a Raw, and
No,
Jericho losing. So it's just like okay.
but that kind of sounded like for a second. It sounded like this was a retirement speech. Just for a quick second, it sounded like a retirement speech.
The only person who could like have a really good retirement speech is Mark Henry. But anyway,
Yeah, sure.
that's what he do. Oh, he wasn't even on this either. But
Well, that's a good thing.
I mean, yeah, because yeah, but at the same time, We ain't had to get the, you know, Sheamus and Dolph and Randy, and
Yeah,
nothing against them. Like it just the storyline they stuck with. It just like, they have nothing for these guys.
it's boring. It's boring stuff.
Born to Sell. I doubt a kid will even watch that. So, I mean, they go live and watch it. You have no choice when your mother paid for it, your father, you know, whoever paid for it, go live. That's different. You know, people
Yeah,
sitting at home, we can just change it. Like, change it or just ignore it. Don't do what I
yeah.
do. I put that, if I don't like it, I put it right on mute. I put it on mute because the commentary put it on mute. Back in the day, I would not put that thing on mute. I'd be glued. Now, they go on mute sometimes. It's just how it is. But Kevin Owens won the match. Did he break his eyes? So
He
this
didn't. No, he didn't rake his eyes. He caught him with the eye poke of doom.
so basically his new gimmick is like what's that girl earlier that you said her name was? The one messed up Naomi eye. What's her
Oh,
name?
Oksana?
Yeah, he's like a PG version of Asana.
No, 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 no. Because the difference is that Kevin Owens is not legit hurting people, unlike Oksana, who was.
I was being sarcastic, but yeah.
But I just find it funny that he won by poking Jericho in the eye and then rolling him up.
I mean, yeah, it was interesting, and I was joking on Asana that what she did Naomi was that was just bad, but I was just joking, you know, with the eye poke. So that's his new gimmick, poking
That's
people.
what it seems like. He rakes Ryback's eyes. He pokes Jericho in the eye. So he's becoming the dirtiest player in the game.
Poke. Oh, I'm gonna make it like a weird prediction. I don't know if you heard that John Cena. I'm not a fan. I just know this news because I heard about it. So, but shut up, Jay.
No. I'm just saying.
But but he after Hell in a Cell, he might be taking time off.
Yeah, I heard about that.
So does John Cena have a match at Hell in a Cell? Except right now, no. I don't think
As
so.
far as I know, no.
So speaking of Kevin Owens, we just got off his match. What if they do Cena? I know we already saw it, but they had good matches. The first one was really good, but they had good match. What if they do Kevin versus Cena and he win both belts? I mean, I already know we had we already had Seth win both belts, and I don't know, cause if this is true, Cena taking time off, which it might be not true, who knows? And if he's taking like a month or two off, I can see they dropping the title.
Well, they
Oh,
would have to.
I mean, yeah and no. I mean, he's dun, 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 dun. That's my first time doing that tonight. Oh, okay. But I can see him going against Kevin Owens and lose to him. Or I did see a rumor that Finn Balor will come up, and I'm just like, nah. And take the U.S. belt, nah. They not gonna break him up right now. I don't see that.
Yeah, because him and Joe got to do their thing.
I know. I know. Y'all
No,
need to check out our NXT show. We don't have a name for it. It's just NXT till we come up with something. But go ahead.
well, I'm gonna make a little prediction.
Jay's booking.
No, it's not really booking. It's just a prediction.
Okay.
What if him versus Cesaro,
So
and they
then,
get that man? No, talking about John Cena versus Cesaro at Hell in a Cell.
so who will be the heel? Cesaro, or you gonna do face?
Well, technically Cesaro is the heel,
face.
but according to the fans, yeah, face, and Cesaro beats Cena for the U.S. title.
So what do you do with the U.S. belt after that?
You can continue on the open challenge. Just have Cesaro doing it. And that way, Cesaro is actually winning matches.
Not jobbing after the Big Show. Like Big Show jobbed at the night for like what was that match, like 10 minutes? Or I don't know, but we get to that later.
Well, yeah, we'll get to that.
Okay, next match, because this show is like almost 50 minutes. Next match.
All right. After that, we had the tag team title match. See New Day versus
Rocks. Oh, sorry.
them damn Dudley Boys.
Goddamn Dudley Boys! I don't know where I just got that from.
Yeah,
That was just energy just came out of nowhere because I'm legit tired. But yeah, I'm sorry.
Um,
I'm drinking water.
I'm trying to think. Let's see the match.
No, time out. No, because I always jump ahead. You're jumping ahead. You gotta go when the New Day came out and did a promo.
I don't really remember the promo, so I'll let you do it.
Oh, damn, I don't either. That's what I was asking you.
Jeez.
What did they? They were just
Saying a whole bunch of random stuff.
I'm trying to say it was something. I was just laughing at them. What did he say? What did he say? Oh no, Kofi Kingston was coming to ring, and he told something. Don't touch me. He was like, "Don't touch me."
Yeah, and it seemed like he was legit mad about that.
Yeah, hey, he's playing his character, man. He's playing his character, but it maybe because every week New Day always impresses me, so they promos kind of blend in with each other. In a way,
Wait, are you saying they becoming Paul Heyman?
Paul Heyman? No, because every time no, I'm not saying that all Jay. No. But every time they come out, they always have me like. That's the only time they actually have me legit laughing. It's natural laugh from me. I always laugh on this show, but when I'm watching Raw, I'm like, oh, what the hell? I'm like, oh, okay, good match. When I see that, I just be dying laughing. Like they just put a smile on my face. I guess they did their job. I ain't lose my smile like Shawn Michaels did in the '90s, but they naturally make me laugh. I love them for that. Well, I don't love them. I like them. So it's like, okay. I can't remember the promo. Forgive us. It's what time is it? It's still early, but still, I mean, they promos is always good. No, they not getting like Paul Heyman yet. Yeah, I mean, but they still entertainment and the trombone. But continue.
Yeah, so yeah, they do they promo and then the Dudleys come out to as far as a home viewer, a not so loud crowd. We might be wrong on that for the people who were actually there.
Right. What Jay just said was the people at home. We didn't get the reception that the people in the live audience got because it was just like, are they sleeping? Because it looked like, I think we said this before, Jay, on the auto show. I can't remember. I don't know what I said, but it was based like the audio. It's like the audio, the camera work. Well, not the camera work and stuff. The lighting, the audio. It was just off tonight. It was just off. So I mean, just MSG, man. I know it's like an older arena, but they need to step their stuff up. I mean, I heard it's very pricey to have shows running there as well. So
yeah.
So that's why WWE with the Brooklyn for SummerSlam.
Yeah, I guess
they on a budget, Jack. They on a budget.
But at the same time, you have a billionaire who owns the Barclays Center, and you have a millionaire who owns MSG. So.
Right, but I guess because okay, I don't know if this makes sense. If it be like, for example, I'm a hockey fan. And they have like the New York Islanders and I think the Rangers did as well. If I'm wrong, please let me know. I think they both share that building now, so it's like I guess they get more events though. But I'm not good with numbers, but I guess it kind of add up in a way because they having all these events. They cheaper than Madison Square Garden, so I guess at the end it helps them profit overall. Just to have people coming back. It's like it's cheaper.
Well, I was kind of being sarcastic when I said that.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm making a joke that because the billionaire, his arena is not as pricey as the millionaires when the billionaire has more money. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I'm sorry. I really just phased that. I was just trying to compare. I'm sorry. I got my little hockey talk in there.
No, I understand about because MSG is basically like a landmark building because it's been around so long. So
right.
And it truly is the world's most famous arena. So
And the only thing we missed was good God. But
Yeah.
and okay, what match we was on again? Dang, I forgot.
Dudley's a New Day.
Oh, okay. See, I'm sorry, yo. We just bouncing back and forth. This episode, Jay, it's almost like our Raw episode in a way. Yeah.
That's why it is a Saturday Night Raw.
Yeah, that's the name of the show, Saturday Night Raw. And we're done. Say no.
Yeah.
we just skipped the rest of it. So. But no, them
Oh wait, there's more.
good. Somebody told me they like when I go ugh. So maybe I should stop saying that. Ugh. I'm just messing. But the tag team match was good. I love well, I was about to say Alexa Bliss. I don't know why I'm about to say her name for.
I love Alexa Bliss, but that's another story.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that on our NXT talk. NXT talk. Oh yeah, maybe that should be the name of the show. NXT talk. I don't know, but not Alexa Bliss. Xavier Woods. Man, he's very entertaining. He's
Wait, but before we go, who? How do we pick this match? How do we do? How do we pick?
I picked this. You know, my whole order is just crap because this was my first match. Because remember,
No, but who? But I'm trying to remember who you picked the Dudleys, right?
oh, the win.
Yeah, the
No,
win.
we both. Okay, we probably gotta go back and listen. I'm probably won't go listen back. But I wrote down that we both picked the Dudleys, but New Day is winning. I mean, they retained
Yeah,
champions, but
yeah,
Dudley's winning.
and that's pretty much what happened.
Yeah. So if we were wrong, we apologize. But because we recorded this a while in advance because when we recorded these matches wasn't ready that we're discussing tonight.
Actually, all the matches. The only matches that were not on the card was Stardust and Neville and the 6-woman tag.
Right, and they just combined the other ones because they had to put them on there, like
Yeah.
Twitter. Yeah,
And they combined freaking 2.
yeah.
But for the most part, everything else, from everything after the Bellas, and after everything after that is what was on the card. So,
Right. But what I'm saying is, they mess up my goddamn my order.
Order.
Yeah, because I wanted to win this one, but whatever, it don't count. Like SmackDown. But oh, you know what? Just to jump off this real quick, I just like I said before, it's a house show. Why you keep showing? Why you building up a storyline on the house show? You know what I mean? I mean, we're gonna get to the main event. Oh god, that end.
because it was a glorified house show.
No. Okay, we're gonna talk about Kane later. Just want to end this shit. Anyway, the Dudleys.
New Day and Dudleys. They had a pretty decent match.
Yeah, it was entertaining. The crowd was into the match, and
Yeah. And
Xavier. I forgot what happened, but I know he interfered again, and
because they had 3D'd Kofi and Bubba was going for the pin, and then no, not Bubba. Devon had the pin, and then Xavier Woods jumped in there, interfered, and Bubba Ray tried to give him a good kick to the head, but Xavier Woods got out of there quick.
See, this is why Jay's way better than me with memory, and we both have bad memory because I don't remember none of this.
That's how it ended. I want you to go back and look at that.
Oh hell no!
No. Just that part when he jumps in there and interferes to see how Bubba Ray tried to kick him, but he completely missed. It's the funniest thing.
You know what Xavier was when he got out the ring?
Yeah, because it's like he was legit trying to kick him in the head.
Yeah, I don't blame him. But he's like, no, don't do that. We like Xavier was. Don't.
But one thing I want to say about Bubba Ray, because I know you was not.
You mean Bully Ray?
Yes, Bully Ray. No. I would have loved if, and not this has nothing to do, and it's not like a slight to Devon, but I kind of wish
Spike Dudley came back.
No, not Spike.
That's how I want it. I'm just retarded. I know. Well, go ahead.
No, I kind of wish that, and like I said, this is not a slight to Devon at all,
It is
because I'm a Devon fan, but at the same time,
at the
I kind
same damn time.
of at the same damn time, but I kind of wish they would have let Bubba come back. He'd be Bubba Ray, but have him be more
Edgy.
like Bully Ray, be more Bully Ray.
I can see why they didn't because I mean, the reason I see why is like they don't watch TNA, so it's like it don't exist. So it's like no, you're not coming, as that. You just gonna come as 3D. You know what I'm saying? Because they have to be faces.
Well, yeah,
When they turn heel, then I can see your point.
but no. What I mean is, no. What I'm saying is, let him do like how he was doing as Bully Ray. And I'm gonna say that. Okay, remember when he came back at the Royal Rumble, right?
Yeah.
And he came out and he got his 3 little minutes and all that stuff. But when
3 minutes. I miss Eric Bischoff. Go ahead.
oh god. But when he was in there, and when he was doing the punches, and then he do the, as I call it, the Stan Hansen horns up to, when he do the horn sign, and then he elbow him. That's what he was doing as Bully Ray.
Right.
That's what I mean, like little stuff like that. Let
Oh,
him be
okay.
like that.
Oh, you're talking about the physical of his
Yeah.
character not hit the mic.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the mic. Like I was like, they not gonna let him.
No.
Okay.
No, not the whole. Do you know who I am?
Okay, that's how I was.
No, not
assuming.
no.
Okay, because I like the Bully Ray, Bully Ray when I ever tuned into TNA was.
I like the Bully Ray. I thought he was a good.
It fit
a
him.
good champion.
Yeah, and you know what's weird? Him and Christian K. Well, Christian now, but Christian K. They did good. They did good in TNA. I mean, some people might say they didn't, but they was more used properly in a way.
I mean, like I say, right now I understand what they're doing. This is somewhat. I think after this whole run, I think they are going to retire and then they'll be inducted into the Hall of Fame. But it would have been nice just to see, because you got to see Bully Ray doing a singles run, and he got to the top in TNA as the champion and stuff like that. It would have been nice if they kind of let him kind of continue that on in a sense back in WWE. But of course they weren't going to do that. But it is what it is.
True. Yeah. That ain't happening, Jay. But yeah.
No, but I mean, they could have just had him contending for the title. He didn't have to win; just have him contending for the title.
Right.
But we'll get to that later.
Right. But good God. But people gonna be like, why you got this old man versus championship?
How old is Sting again? How old is Kane again?
He don't count. Sting don't count. They just doing this with Kane because they have nothing else to do with Seth Rollins. That's the only reason Kane is.
Well, they could have had something else to do, but they screwed that up.
Good
but
God.
Once again, we'll get to that when we get to that match.
Okay, so what is the next match?
The next match is that match, actually.
Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, that match.
Brock Lesnar. To go back to the backstage real quick, Paul Heyman had me down laughing. He cut Renee. Oh, I was about to say Dean Ambrose's girlfriend. Yeah, Renee off, and he was like, "No, you don't say his name like that." I was like, I like.
Tell me this: why was Paul Heyman already sweating?
Because it's hot back there. He got a suit on. He ain't got no air conditioning. See, I justify shit.
Right. Okay.
But I don't know. I just enjoy Paul Heyman promos. Maybe because it's not like it's not like. I mean, I know I always go back to the past, but it's like when you have like a little bit to like cherish in a way, if that's the right word to use. It's like you gotta cherish these type of moments of Paul Heyman, because when he leave, you have New Day, but it's different because they more like comedy in a way. He's more like the serious in a way to me. So it's like, okay.
Well, actually, he's a comic too. So. It's unintentional humor. A lot of it.
Yeah, true.
Like when he was calling out Taker about like Taker wasn't gonna do that, and then all of a sudden, you know, he'll take your music and right before the lights go out. That look that was on his face was priceless.
He's like, oh snap!
And then when the lights came back on, he's like, no, oh god, no, no,
no, Taker, no. Oh.
I'm just an advocate. You're just an advocate.
Oh gosh. And speaking of advocate, you are an advocate on my fantasy football.
Yeah, I'm doing a bad job. Well, no,
You are.
I'm not. No. Look, when you're given crap to work with, it's kind of hard to make something good. And I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
Who drafted that team? I know this is supposed to be MSG special, but who drafted that team?
Okay, time out. This is what happened. I didn't get to do a live. So when I had my 12-year-old brother, don't blame me. I was right beside him sometimes, and he was picking their people. I told him to pick Romo and somebody else. Pick whoever you want to pick. And
see right now when you said pick whoever you want to pick, that's what the problem.
No,
is.
but okay. But the thing was we okay. I'm trying to remember. No. This what it was. I didn't get to do the draft live. So whatever you pick. Whatever
it was auto draft.
Yes, that's what it was. And you're gonna be like, why did you get another draft? I did a hockey draft today, and Robin, she was like, you did a good job for your first time. I was like, because I understand hockey. I don't understand football. Football, I just did because she asked me, her family asked me. I was like, let me try it. I told her next year I might not do it. It's just too much. Or I say if I change my mind, I'll let you know. I like the draft. I mean, Jay is really controlling it, but I am looking on there and see what you're trying to do. You're trying to fix it. I see that, but it's like,
and the problem that has ensued. Listen, you lost your star quarterback.
Shut up, Jay.
The two best running backs is done, and there's absolutely nobody worth getting. That's a free agent that I can pick up.
True. And you know what? I thought I said this on the show, but I didn't. I really thought I did. I was like Sting last week. I was 0-2 in my in my fantasy, and he was 0-2 in WWE. So we had that in common. So now I'm 0-3. So. Yeah.
And you know what? You should have won last week.
I should have won. Oh, okay.
I don't know what. Andy Dalton gave you 42 points.
Oh wow.
Should have won.
I should have, but yeah, me and Sting, they don't like us.
You want to know one of the reasons why you lost, and I know you won't like this reason. Because of your guy Terrence Williams.
He kept dropping. I saw that the Cowboys this season it was winning, right? People was like, I know people say, oh, we won it. I'm like, yeah, but the game sucked. Like they could do better than this. Like, oh, but we won. That's what matters. Yeah, but they still some shit. Like, no.
But you want to know? You want to know what the curse was? Because of what happened after week 1 when they hyped up Tony so much after that first game.
You know what?
This
is not football. This is not a football show. So.
you want. See, now you're trying to do it like WWE and silence me. Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't seen none of that.
One of these recordings, I'm gonna have to do like
a fantasy thing.
No, like CM Punk and say, I got a lot that I gotta get off my chest. But yeah. Anyway, back to.
You should do that tonight for this MSG show. Good God.
Well, I kind of will with these last 2 matches.
Okay, all right. So these 2 last matches are all you. Start them. Go.
All right. So, the match that I thought was actually going to be the main event because this guy was the headliner, not the showstopper, but he was the headliner of this whole thing, and I'm talking about one Brock Lesnar versus Paul White. I won't even call him by his new ring name.
Where's the Big Show?
Paul White.
He's in the back recovering.
Paul White. Yep.
Big Show. Okay. I know you're starting this off, but the Brock. I say the Brock. Brock Lesnar protected Big Show in this match. Continue. In a way, but continue.
Yeah, if you want to say that. I kind of look at it the other way around, but okay. And I'll explain myself when I get there. So Big Show comes. Big Show, and I call him Big Show. Goddamn.
You're right.
Big Show comes out, and he's looking legit pissed off, like he should. And then when Brock Lesnar and his advocate Paul Heyman come out on that little stage, and Brock don't have nowhere to really move, which I thought, which was funny. He didn't have anywhere to move.
He like, damn, I can't even jog no more.
Yep. You know how he like to walk, pace back and forth. He couldn't do that on the stage.
It's a budget.
Yeah, okay, it's a budget. So they get down there. Then he kind of takes his time getting into the ring because Big Show was ready. He really wanted him, right? So he gets in there, and Big Show is beating the hell out of Brock. He really is. He's beating the hell out of him. I mean, surprised about it, but Big Show was actually beating the hell out of Brock.
Back up was it? Did you see how he just tossed him out the ring? Like,
yeah, because it goes back to what I said. If Big Show, if the man want to do something, or if he don't want to do nothing, it's really up to him. Nobody will make him, do anything he don't want to do.
He's the game.
Right?
Wrong person.
Yeah. No, but people think that he couldn't legit toss Brock Lesnar around. Like, yes, he can.
Yeah, he could.
Yes, he can.
I don't think I ever
he
said
did.
He couldn't. No,
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying like
in general,
people who look at Brock as being like this
because of
the way they try
his character, Big Show character. They bring he can't do. So they like they make it the Brock Lesnar character unbeatable type of way. But Big Show, he like you were saying, he could do that. He could toss him like a freaking French fry. And I thought he almost fell on his head.
He did.
Oh, he did. Okay, I was like, what the hell?
And then he got up and he kind of had like this smile on his face, but
he like, oh man.
Yeah, but on the inside, he probably was like, "Ooh, I kind of avoided something right there."
Oh, bullcrap, you know what I'm saying? And then Seth Rollins almost died too today, but go ahead.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. So then you have so they get back into it, and Big Show is beating him. He got him in the corner. He choke slammed him about 3 times, and then he sets up for the
back up, Jay. Back up. Don't choke slams. I was like, Big Show had me like believing for a hot second. I was like, oh damn. And the commentary actually sold this in a way, like, oh damn, he got back up. What the? He got back up. Boom. Second time. I'm like, whoa. Did he just do it? And for 1 second, I was like, will he actually win this match?
Well, actually, I almost forgot to mention when Brock tried to suplex him the first time. Big Show was like, no, no, and was elbowing him in the head.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Like I said, if he don't want to do nothing, he won't. You can't force him to.
He's like a cinder block. You can't. I mean,
yeah, pretty much.
You can't. I mean, but don't get me wrong though. Mark Henry sold like a mother, like a
yeah, them power slams. Oh god.
He's so dead. Like he was like that was his last hurrah. But
well, it kind of is. But anyway, that's another story.
But the Big Show, okay. So explain to me why you don't think he didn't. Brock Lesnar was protecting him when he was doing them suplexes.
No, I didn't get it. We didn't get to that.
Oh, okay. Yet. I'm always.
I was still building up Big Show as he was dominating the match.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna be quiet.
So then after that, after the whole thing, and after the choke slams and Brock is stumbling around, Big Show decides to go for the knockout punch, which I told you he should stop doing, and just the choke slam should be his finish. He could just choke slam him through the ring, but anyway.
His back hurt like Nick Bella. His back hurt like Nick Bella.
Anyway, I'm not gonna do it tonight. But anyway, so well, her best work is on her back. But anyway, that's not the point. The point I'm trying to make. Big Show, he sets up for the knockout punch, and Brock sidesteps him. Everybody sidesteps everybody lately. But sidesteps him, and then that's when he decides to go to work, and he just starts beating on Big Show like the first few minutes of the match never happened. And then he starts suplexing him. Well, Yeah, he suplexed it. What I think it was like 3 times
Yeah.
before he went for the. He tried to go for the F5, but he couldn't even get him right.
Oh,
So he
did you
just
say
kind
he
of.
almost dropped him his head too? So they had something in common. They almost dropped each other. I was like, oh
No,
crap. I was like, is
but
he
no,
okay?
somebody said that wasn't an F5. That was an AA.
Oh God. Ugh, that was
Somebody,
it's worse than John Cena's AA. Oh my God.
I'm
But
gonna say this because of the fact that Big Show is so big. Brock Lesnar was tired. Him almost dropping him. That wasn't like fake or nothing. That was Brock was tired because it takes a lot of strength to pick that man up.
hell
Even if it is
yeah.
even if Big Show is allowing him to do it, which is what he was doing.
Right, yeah. It was. I was like, oh God, because remember I told you, like, really at the Undertaker of like last year when he collapsed and then with Sting, and so I've been really cautious about the older guys. I know Big Show's not that old, but from my generation, like he's older than the younger guys, so it's like, oh, like I'm just very hesitant lately with them. Like come on, take it easy, take it easy. Even with Seth Rollins tonight, but we get to
Yeah, we'll get to that.
but but yeah, the Brock Lesnar, he killed
Yeah, he
Big
almost
Show.
killed Big Show.
And Madison Square Garden, of course.
Yeah.
And Vince in the back like, why, Brock, why? But yeah, it was.
So Brock dominates the rest of the match, and of course he ends up winning, which.
But those
Okay.
suplexes, it felt like he was. The only reason I said okay, it felt like he was protected because I mean it might be because of his weight, but it looked like he was just like I know.
He wasn't protecting him. It was more Big Show protecting Brock because if Big Show didn't allow him to do it right, the man could have tore something. He could have got a hernia or something like that. Trying to.
It felt like right, but it felt like Bishop was like sad. He was like, okay, all right. He was protecting himself. Like I mean, Brock. Maybe I should say Big Show more protecting himself because he's like, okay, my shoulder's gonna hit. Like it's a certain way he was doing. It wasn't how he wasn't doing Roman Reigns and John Cena. Yeah. Especially Roman Reigns or Seth Rollins. Oh my God! So he killed Seth Rollins. But I know everybody said differently. But I was just cautious about Big Show because remember years ago him and Big Show had a matchup. Well, I know Big Show was bigger and Brock was younger, but so he still could do damage. I mean,
yeah.
So I was just a little cautious, but I'm kind of glad now that match wasn't the main event now because it was so short. I was like, damn, that was quick.
And that's another thing too. There was. I mean, well, I'm gonna get to the reason why a couple of people think that match was the way it was, but it just kind of, I don't know, it just was like, oh well, because see, you didn't see the Japan show when he killed I think it was Kofi.
Yeah, it was Kofi.
Yeah. When it was the same thing. It was the same thing except for Kofi he didn't dominate the beginning of the match. It just was a glorified squash match between him and Kofi Kingston. But with this, it was like, okay, they put so much build up, so much hype into this. Big Show dominates the first few minutes of the match, and then after that, I just didn't like how they made Big Show look, based on how he been looking for the last few years, which is weak in a sense. Where I remember when that man first came into wrestling. I'm not talking about when he first came to WWF. I'm talking about when he came into WCW and he dominated. I would say for a good year and a half, he dominated WCW in the sense where there was nobody really gonna mess with him. I mean, his first match in WCW, he beat Hulk Hogan. I mean, he dominated the man, and then after that, from then on, he dominated everybody that pretty much they put in front of him. And the way the stuff that he could do for his size. I mean, the man used to do drop kicks off the top rope. Yeah. Go back and look at some of that stuff.
No, I saw that, and the thing I really remember him being it was not really because of him. It's because Kevin Nash almost like broke this neck. You remember?
Almost he did.
Oh, he did. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he did when he tried with and Nash. And a funny story about it. Nash actually tried to blame Big Show for that. He tries to blame Big Show for that. It's like you the one that tried to because okay. that was their second match when he broke his neck. The first match that they had, he actually did get him up and powerbomb him, right? The first match they had, but the second match, I think, because he had gained, Big Show had gained some weight, so Nash tried to pick him up, and it didn't go so hot, and he couldn't get him all the way up, and bam, around his neck.
He really blamed him for that.
He tried to. Yeah, it was in an interview. I can't remember which one it was. It's on YouTube. Yeah, if you go on YouTube and find it, if you can find it. I can't remember exactly which interview it was, but if you go on there, because that's why I saw that. I was like, yeah, he tries to blame Big Show for that. It's like, how you gonna blame that man for you? You should have tried to powerbomb him.
That's great.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
I have no words for once, y'all. I have no words for you, Jay. Ooh.
Yeah.
I can't believe Kevin Nash, like really.
Yep. So anyway, back to this match. Brock Lesnar ends up winning, of course, with a F5, and yay, Brock wins. What you freaking do?
I mean, I'm kind of glad, maybe because I didn't see the I'm not gonna repeat what I just said. The Japan show, and I'm just like, okay, I thought maybe that was gonna be last, because like you said, it's the hype behind it, and I was like, okay, this is the second last. I was like, okay, now I see why they put it the second last, because after the show, Brock Lesnar gotta go eat a steak, Jay. So you know what I'm saying? He couldn't close the show, and then if he would have closed the show, he would have some lighting problems in the ring, and he probably wouldn't see Big Show. So.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it'd be that hard to miss a Big Show.
I mean, I'm talking about like for example, if he would have like for example, like, you remember you said he sidestepped. I think Big Show sidestepped him. I mean, Brock. Somebody said he sidestepped him. So what if he sidestepped and the light went out and like what the hell? And then they just both like stuck. But whatever. That's just me.
Yeah. But I'm gonna say, but the reason why I say that this match was the way it was because Brock Lesnar was used basically as the
promo machine.
Yeah, the promo machine to get people to.
And that's Cena's job.
No, Cena's job is we'll get to what Cena's job is.
I mean, his match is next. So.
Yeah, but we'll discuss that on the Cena match. But yeah. Brock was the promotion machine, marketing machine to get people to get the network. So, yeah. So that's why it was, let's make it seem like Brock is going to lose. But then he mounts a comeback and he wins. Like,
yeah.
I'm not a Brock Lesnar fan.
Really? I mean, I don't. These days, I mean, back then I was. I mean, I don't mind them. Like, it's like, oh, okay, like he's cool, but I don't.
I'm gonna say this: the only thing that I actually enjoyed from Brock, and this goes back to when he first came along, not now, not in recent years, but when he first came, showed up. The only thing that I liked it with Brock was that everything else. I mean, everything with Kurt Angle, I wanted Kurt Angle to beat him, and people they try to make you forget, but Kurt Angle made Brock Lesnar tap out. So he tried to make people forget. When they be like, Brock Lesnar tapping out, blah blah blah. Kurt Angle made Brock Lesnar tap out. Okay, Big Show beat the hell out of him at Survivor Series 02. With the help of Paul Heyman, when Paul Heyman switched out on him, but they tried to.
Did you? I was gonna say, did you see how it didn't exist like SmackDown?
Yeah, they edited that part of it all out, right? And all that good stuff. But I mean, like I said, I've never really been a Brock Lesnar fan. Yeah, is he good at what he do? Yes, he is. Is WWE? I think WWE is kind of doing themselves a disservice by basically giving him the keys to the castle in a sense, or by letting him do whatever he wants. Because they wouldn't do that with anybody else. And the fact that you let this man have the kind of schedule that he wants to have just because I don't think is right or whatnot. But that's their business and cheapens their business in a sense, because they wouldn't do that with anybody else. Hell, they wouldn't even do that with Cena.
True.
So, but the fact that they let Brock do what he want to do, type of deal. But like I say, it is what it is. He's a market. He's more of a marketing campaign, promotion really for them more than anything. So yeah.
Okay, I mean, well, it enough of Brock for now because we're gonna talk about more him on Hell in a Cell. I mean, we probably see him like 2 weeks before Hell in a Cell, but
Yeah, because he'll be on
oh
he'll be on,
no, he gonna be on Raw. Did you hear the rumors that Taker might come back this Raw because the ratings went extra down?
yep. Well, I had a conversation with one Mickey Knox 420 on Twitter in regards to until about the ratings because we were talking because it was doing the Kevin Owens match, and I said that Kevin Owens be the dirtiest player in the game type of deal. So then we got the whole thing about Ric Flair because Ric Flair is the dirtiest player in the game. So it brought up about that if things keep on like that, then they'll have a match at WrestleMania, and I was like, well, it wouldn't be a surprise because of if the ratings keep going so low, who knows? Maybe Ric Flair will walk that aisle one more time.
Good
So
God.
so with you saying that about Taker showing up, it doesn't surprise me. You know what? For a quick second, I thought he was gonna show up. He was either gonna show up or his music was gonna hit when Brock came back out and finished off Big Show.
Oh yeah, you did say that on that prediction, so yeah, you did
Yeah.
say that, yeah.
So I got that wrong.
It's you know what, we got this whole pay-per-view wrong because when we did our prediction, we had high hopes for this for some odd
Yeah,
reason.
we did. Yeah, we did. See,
We had-
and that's the problem. That's the problem. We shouldn't have had high hopes.
Right, but so the next show I'm gonna have high hopes, and then it might be good. I'm like, damn, I should have been more into it. So WWE always playing with my emotions in a way. Good
Always
God.
got. You see, we broke the rule of keep expectations low as hell, so anything
Yes!
above it will be good.
Right, it's a house show. It's supposed to be.
But it's a glorified house show.
That's how I feel about this show.
Saturday Night Raw.
No, you know what? This is almost Saturday Night SmackDown.
Oh Jesus.
Just suffer, take out Kevin Owens match and take out New Day promo, whatever they said. Don't remember. But the main event. Let's get to this main event. Seth Rollins versus
One Cena.
Wanda Cena.
I said I ain't go that far. I said one.
Wanda Cena.
Since you like posting that picture with him with his lucha mask on.
Yeah. Wanda Cena.
Yeah, good old one.
Good God, he might be taking a break from us, Jay. Whew.
Yeah, good.
And you know what? If he does go on the vacation,
Is he taking Nikki with him?
nah. You know what? Maybe. You know what? I got a mini booking or prediction, whatever you call it. What if when Charlotte when Charlotte beat Nikki, I could see Charlotte beating the crap out of Nikki so bad they take her off TV for a while.
Yeah, she should.
Take both of the Bellas. Foxy, I don't mind. You know what, people? You know what?
Yeah, but then what will Fox have to do? What would she have to do?
You know what? I don't know because my natural response would have been, oh, this was a routine bad, but that's just me. I'm black, so get over it. But that's just me. So just give her something to do. But Foxy, real quick. I know we were supposed to be talking about the main event. Get the hell out of here. But Foxy is underrated. Like, she's good in the ring. She's good in the ring. Like they should do more with her. Like her little gimmick with the soda. That was hilarious. Ugh.
Yeah.
But
that's what they do.
Right. Oh, but my mini prediction was Charlotte beat the crap out of Nikki. Maybe she turned heel, but she can't because she having a feud with Paige, but she's not having a feud with Paige, and Paige having a feud with Natalya or Natty, whatever they call her these days. And Team Bad is in the background because
Mrs. Hart.
Sasha. So, I was going on like a little rant just now. But I was like, I'm done. Yeah, Mrs. Hart. Mrs. Hart.
Do you even still work here?
I told told you. I told you they cut that out on Raw. They cut that out.
Yeah,
She wasn't supposed to say that. They're like, you not supposed to say that. Mrs. Harder, you supposed to
I said, I truly believe Paige read a whole bunch of stuff on Twitter and kind of just ran with it. Because a lot of what she said is stuff that we read, that we seen on Twitter, or what fans said.
True. But the only thing that was Paige was like Wrestling Soup said. Shout out to them guys. They was like she was just like okay, just hurry up, get my lines out there. Just get her lines out there. It looked like she was ready to go. Like, just do my promo and leave. Like, I gotta go on SmackDown tomorrow, whatever she did. Just go. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're saying. Like, she just like, I'm done, whatever. But the promo was good. I liked the promo.
I did too. I liked it.
Some people don't. I can see why they don't. But I mean, whatever. But enough of the the Divas talk for now. We got Raw. We're gonna have our Raw talk. We will have a special guest, but if we don't, But anyway, the main event. Have fun, Jay.
Main event.
Have fun, Jay. You start this one off.
Okay. So, Seth Rollins versus John Cena for the United States title. First off, why did the champion come out first?
You know what? And when he came out first, I was like, I know Jay's gonna say why he come out first, because he wasn't defending his belt. He was the challenger. His belt doesn't exist right now, which is so stupid in my opinion. But
yep,
it doesn't exist right now.
Of course, when I tweeted that out on Twitter, I was kind of being sarcastic with that. Why is the champion come out first? Because technically both guys are champions, and it was for the U.S. title. You're right about that.
So this is why I'm taking that for Cena, just for a hot second. That's why, because it was his belt was to get defended, and Cena got come out last too, because them boos got come out when he come out.
That's true, but at the same, I'm gonna say this too. Take out let's see. Other than who was the person that Seth defended the title against before Sting? Was it John?
Yeah, it was John Cena.
Okay. No, I just couldn't remember.
No, it was SummerSlam. Remember you said earlier John Stewart.
Oh yeah. See, stuff all run together on me.
Yeah, it's okay, Jay. It's okay. This whole freaking week of wrestling run together. It's stuff for NXT talk. NXT talk was good. That was good, but the main stuff, no,
not so much.
And you know what? I am so glad there's no pay-per-view tomorrow. Are you happy there's no pay-per-view tomorrow? Because I'm like, I'm not watching it because
this was the pay-per-view.
Could you remember NXT Brooklyn? Then they had SummerSlam. I'm going by that. It's just like NXT was good. The Brooklyn show was amazing. It was just that we had 3 nights of WWE. So you had SmackDown. I mean, I'm so sorry. You had I could include that.
Yeah, so they come out, and of course, like you say, John Cena has to get his of course his typical mixed reaction from the crowd. Of course, this is in New York, which anytime I think of John Cena in New York, I always think of that one night only one night stand ECW pay-per-view.
Oh yes, they threw a tissue at him, but yeah,
when they gave him the business that night.
Yeah, and that tall black guy in the crowd gave him the fingers. Yeah. but
anyway, we're not. Maybe we'll talk about that one night. I don't know.
Yeah, but, we have like a other shows, just other. Yeah.
So like I say, they match started. So I mean, I never liked the steel cage match where you have. Well, first of all, my prediction was wrong about which cage they were going to have. Yeah, because why give us something that good or whatnot? I mean, they went with the retro stage, so why not go with the retro cage? But that's another story. So like I said, that was wrong. But I never liked the steel cage where you have the option of where you escape the cage and also pinfall. Because it don't make no sense. It's like why go for the pin when you can escape, and why escape if you can go for the pin?
I see your point. I really do. But it's like it's curiosity. It's like okay, I could climb or I could get. It's like
But
you don't know what's gonna happen in a way. You know what I
no,
mean? Like
but what I'm saying is, okay, if I do my finishing move on you, why would I ping you if I can just escape the cage? And if I can, if I or why try to escape if I can just ping you? You know what I mean? It should. I always like I don't know maybe because I'm more of a traditionalist when it comes to the cage matches where you escape. You know, it's all about the escape more so than giving it another the in ring option because it's you have to get out the cage to win. You don't have any other option. You have to escape. You have to beat your opponent to the point of where they can't stop you from escaping. Type of thing. That's just me.
okay, but yeah.
Oh, jeez.
But you know what, Jay? The match itself was. I didn't have a problem with the match itself. Just
I
the
didn't have
end.
I didn't have a problem with the match. The match was good.
Cause Seth Rollins, he's a strong. He is. I mean, I know he was strong, but he keep doing them. You know how he was on the top rope and he did the suplex and then he rolled over and then pick him up again. I love that move. I don't know the name of it. Like I don't know if he have a name for it.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got the superplex,
something like that.
Roll into the
and never suplex.
That's somebody did that move as a finish. Had that move as a finish. I can't remember who did.
Did Roman ever do that before? If it feel like he did that before. I don't know, maybe not.
Nah, I'm not thinking. No, somebody else. I don't know. I know somebody used to do that as a finishing move. Not the suplex part, but I'm talking about the when he pick him back up and then dump him on power slam him like that.
What was that? Billy Gunn? Nah, he did the famous.
Yeah, he did the famous and the jacket.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe somebody else. Okay,
yeah,
maybe
somebody.
Yeah, but
anyway.
Yeah, but the match itself, it was good. I mean,
no, I mean like the first time when they was trying to escape the cage and when John Cena, he was trying to escape and Seth Rollins he came from behind him and he slammed the door on him. But then the second time when they did that and how Seth jumped on the rope, jumped up the cage and then took his foot and slammed the door on John Cena's head.
That's the best part in the match. And the suplex part that was the best part. I'm over here stuttering. That was the best part. Seth Rollins, they did. I'm gonna give Cena credit. They both did a good job in the match. I mean, it was a good solid match to end the show. It's just when the big red machine came out.
Well, it's like they was kind of teasing that. But before we get to that, what do you want to say about Eddie Guerrero in regards to Seth Rollins?
Well, that's more like the end, but let me back up for a second. The lighting, okay. Did you see the lighting? How the light went out and the referee like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's like was Kane trying to hurry to the ring or something? Jump the gun?
It would have been funny. He came out the map and they're like, oh, he just blew it. But back to Eddie Guerrero. So this is the part when Kane came out, and I'm just like, I don't care. Wait a minute, time out. John Cena won the match, ladies and gentlemen. But before the Kane came out, right? Because Seth Rollins was about to win, and then he looked and he had no choice, and he did the frog splash.
Yeah, and almost killed himself.
Oh my god! The first time I was like, he done. I was like, he injured, like he's done.
Because he didn't hit that mat.
His legs hit first.
Yeah, he didn't hit protected. He didn't protect himself when he.
I don't. Does it okay? Do you remember when Jeff Hardy did something like that before? No, I'm sorry. It was Cody Rhodes a couple of years ago.
When he did moonsault.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, he done. And he hurt his leg. That was like, oh, he done.
Yeah, and that was against that was Road Dogg. Because they was fighting the old age outlaws.
I just called up what you just said. You funny, but
and yeah, he did it. And the Road Dogg, he once again sidestepped him. It just just sidestepped him.
This show is a sidestep show.
So
MSG sidestep show.
He sidestepped it. And of course, when Cody Rhodes get hurt, Road Dogg tried to blame him for that. It's like, well, you sidestepped him.
Wait. You mean like behind the scenes?
Yeah, just like how Kevin
You
Nash,
serious? I didn't even cuss that much tonight. I'm so tired. But are you serious?
just like Kevin Nash blamed Big Show for the botched powerbomb.
Oh, he said Big Show, the Giant.
Well, he was the giant at that time.
And he had hair, and he was actually cute. But anyway, go ahead.
Well, I'm gonna say this. You need to go back and look at. They had, I forgot exactly why WCW. This was like either, I think it was either 98 or 99 before he left. They had, no, it was yeah, 98 because he left in 99. But when he was part of the NWO, they had him for some reason. He had like a smoking gimmick where he would come out smoking a cigarette, and he was always lighting up a cigarette and smoking a cigarette. I can't remember exactly why they got started or whatnot, but yeah, it was the
I
whole.
thought it was a cigar, so it was a cigarette. Oh, okay.
No, it was a cigarette. Yeah, but
I remember somebody was smoking a cigar, but okay. Oh, whatever.
well, Hogan and Dennis Rodman used to smoke cigars all the time.
It probably was Dennis Roberts I'm thinking of. Okay.
Yeah, but the Giant had this gimmick of where he would come out, he would be smoking a cigarette, or he'll be in the middle of the ring, he had to light up a cigarette. It's like, what the hell is that about? But
That's a little weird.
yeah. Well, I mean, but this is WCW we're talking about. But anyway, so
WCW.
so back to this main event. So yeah, about the well, you was talking about the frog splash. Yeah, see, I'm getting kind of tired now too. But we're talking about the frog splash. But you know who that reminded me of, the way he hit the mat? It reminded me of Kurt Angle, when Kurt Angle used to do his moonsault and miss every time.
You know, but you know when Kurt Angle missed, he actually like
No.
Okay, the one I
No.
saw, the one I'm thinking of, when the opponent sidestepped him, and when he hit, he just took all the fall. Like he just took all of it. I'm just like, oh my god, like
Yeah, that's why his knees are in the shape they are now, because he took all the falls.
he took that like a pro. Yes.
Now I'll tell you something. I'm telling you one thing. If you want to see him do it, and the fans are actually cheering him on because they know he's gonna miss, you should watch when he fought. I think it was Bobby Roode. This is in TNA, of course.
Oh, I'm about to say. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. In TNA, he fought Bobby Roode in a cage match, and he had Bobby Roode beat. He climbs to the top of the cage. He's about to escape, but then he looks back, and the fans already know what he's thinking, and they cheering him on, and he does the damn moonsault and misses.
And okay, can I ask you this question? And what do you know his age? His age at that point?
No, this was just like 2 years ago.
2 years ago. So Kurt Angle's like 40 something, and when he was in WWE, he was like younger than that. So
he was in his 30s.
Right. So he's not trying to change his moveset. When you get a certain age, I think a wrestler should change their moveset. Like when Neville get older, he's not doing that arrow no more.
No.
He's not. I'm getting tired. He's not doing that no more. Like he's not. That ain't happening.
Yeah, you change certain things, especially when you are like a
high flyer.
High flyer and do stuff. Yeah, you
tell Rey Mysterio that. But yeah.
Well, that's why his knees are in the shape they is.
Do he even have knees? Can we just call them noodles?
Well, Rey Mysterio knees are held up by shoestrings and bubblegum at this point. But,
okay. Well, Jay being nice, I say noodles, but okay.
Which,
But back to MSG real quick. Kane came out there. Seth Rollins.
Yeah, so Kane comes out. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm listening.
No, I was just agreeing with you. Yes,
oh, okay. So Kane came out and Seth Rollins killed himself once again for a match. Seth Rollins has been having so many freaking matches.
He's turning into Kurt Angle.
I know people like going on him like his storyline suck. It does, but his ring work it makes up for it. You know what I mean? It makes up for the stupid crap they giving him, and like he's a tremendous wrestler. Like I had to give him kudos to him. And when I said earlier about him and Sasha Banks, I was just messing around, but kudos to him. Like, you know, people call him like the Edge, like champion, like Edge type of champion.
No,
Yeah, I don't see that, but I understand where they're
because
coming from.
Edge would do anything to win, and
Yeah,
was winning.
right.
Seth Rollins is losing.
Yeah, so it's just like, and then, but okay, but my thing is like, okay, I'm glad well, in a way, it wasn't like like a dirty finish to the I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, the cage match. Besides Kane coming out there, but he didn't really do nothing to after. I don't want to even talk about that, but we had to. But
Well, I say it was a dirty finish.
how?
And I say this, since they want to compare him to Edge, because I've gone back and watched a lot of Edge, when he was
You an
world
edge
champion.
head? You an edge head?
No, no, no. I'm just saying I've seen a lot of his stuff, from the time when he became a world champion type stuff
Yeah,
on the network.
yeah. I mean, well,
I'm gonna bring up. Okay, you remember the Elimination Chamber where he lost the World Heavyweight Championship and then he won the WWE title?
yeah.
All right.
Weird.
See, that's what I mean by Edge would do anything to win. If that was, since they want to say Seth is like an Edge type champion, if that was Edge at the end of that match, he would have found a way to win that match.
True.
He probably would have jumped in the crowd or something. They would have had, like, of course, uh, people planted in the crowd to catch.
Lance Storm would have caught him.
Lance Storm would have caught him. Yeah, he would have walked around the top of the cage and dove over in the crowd. Lance Storm and Cyrus and them, they would have caught him, and then he would have got out of there. Right? That's what but no, good old, but Seth Rollins got to basically kill his body for the fans and stuff, and then take a AA from Juan Cena. And
it was two AAs in this pay-per-view.
And one was an accident.
In this special, that's not funny, but it just oof. Okay, go ahead.
But no, one thing I did want to say was, it's really bad of what they're doing. Not only to Seth Rollins as far as him losing all these matches, but the fact that they basically put the U.S. title above the WWE World Heavyweight title.
And it's sad. And it's I understand why they didn't have a championship match, for Seth Rollins, but to be honest, you didn't even need him on the show. To be honest with you,
No,
you give him a break. Because okay, you watched the Japan show. Was he on there? I'm assuming no, right?
Sure. Oh no, I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say no because I don't remember nobody talking about that. Was Cena on the Japan show?
Yeah, because him and what's his face fought.
Oh, Kevin Owens? No.
Yeah, I think it was Kevin Owens. That was a long time. Yeah.
Okay. But my point is, they shouldn't your main event stars in the way. You don't need all of them on the show. Because you had Cena, you had Seth tonight, you had Randy Orton,
Brock.
Yeah, you don't need that. I understand they're trying to sell the event. That's fine, but you don't need all of them in this type of house.
Nope.
I call it a house show. This house show because
Glorified house show.
Yeah, you don't need all of them like that because it's like this is basically like a Hell in a Cell pay-per-view without the Hell in a Cell.
Well, you did have one Hell in a Cell technically.
God, hell no. Hell no. But yeah. So Kane came out there. Let's just wrap this crap up with Kane. Ugh, good God. Yeah. He came out there and just looking up Seth Rollins. He killed himself. We keep going back to he killed himself. And Cena wins. Kane came in the ring. And did he? Okay, did you call? He was trying to do like the Undertaker thing. Remember how Undertaker come in the cage with like in the cell or whatever? He grabbed the door a certain way. Did you see how Kane tried to grab the door and do what the Undertaker do? Did you see that?
Kane's done that before.
I know, but it just looked so.
Well, they are brothers.
Right? No, it just looked like okay. Just let the Undertaker keep that. But whatever. I'm just nitpicking. But he came in the ring, and was the crowd cheering at this point? I think they were cheering for him. Poor Seth Rollins at this point.
Yeah, pretty much.
He need a break. He need a break. He's just like no, no, no. Like cause after he got the egg, he was dazed for a couple of seconds. He had to relive himself. So he came, he got up like, oh, what happened? What happened? Like, oh God, this no, Kane, no. And his voice.
Yeah.
And then what Kane do to him? I don't remember.
He hit him a couple of times. Well, he grabbed him and was about to choke, and then Seth Rollins fought out of it by kicking him a couple of times, and then Kane, he tried to escape through the door. Kane grabbed him back, choke slammed him, and then he stood back and did his version of the the cutthroat. This is the end. The sign of this is the end for the tombstone. Picked him up, tombstoned him, picks up the title, holds it up, and then lays it over Seth and exit out the ring. And that's how the show ended.
Jay, give me 1 second. That's what I say. First of all, Kane shouldn't have been on this show. Number one.
Well, wait a minute. Which Kane? The one that came to the ring, or the Kane that was
The
on
demon
crutches?
Kane. I hate they say demon. This masked Kane. He should not came to the ring tonight. They could have saved that crap from Raw. They could have just had this case.
Yeah, because they're going to do it on Raw.
Gosh.
They're going to do it. They're going to do it again on Raw. Oh, but one thing I wanted to say about Kane backstage segment with Renee Young.
Oh, that was funny.
Dude, is Kane using Bosley or something for his hair? Because if you know,
Oh yeah, it's growing back.
yeah,
I saw his little head growing back. Yeah, he probably is.
yeah.
He probably was like, hey, I'm getting old, and
So he's trying to be like LeBron, where one day it's receding, then the next day it's a full head of hair, but you ain't supposed to make no comment about it.
Yeah, pretty much. And it was just the show overall. What do you rate this show? Exactly. Like, what would you rate? Because you know what, NXT show.
Yeah.
That's okay. Maybe I shouldn't have high hopes for this show, but I do. So it's I have high hopes. Not for this show. No more. No, it's gone.
Yeah.
Down the drain. NXT show, I have high hopes for it. So we will. We will discuss that, and just I'm gonna knock on wood. It will be a fantastic show. And we know the main event will be, hopefully. It will, but you know how that goes at times. And the MSG show, it's what would you rate this show?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Take it back. Catchphrase.
I would give it a C.
See, he was being nice.
I give it a C. The only reason I give it a C because the IC title match was good. The Cena Seth Rollins match was good up until the end.
I'm mad you taking all my points out about the make, but go ahead.
And that's
okay.
I give it a C because of that. Everything else was like they could have been on Raw.
True. I'm gonna give the lowest C, so a negative C, if that minus C, if that exists.
But I tell you this, it could have became like a B or B minus if they actually let that Big Show Brock Lesnar match be more than what it actually was.
I think they did that because they know he was going to take bumps, and they didn't want him out there for that long a period of time. I think, the Big Show, because he took suplexes. So they was after that, it was time to wrap the match. Maybe they didn't want him out there for so long.
Okay, but at the same time, what is it that they
at
want
the
Big Show?
same damn time? But go ahead.
Is it that they didn't want Big Show out there that long, or they didn't want Brock out there that long?
I was thinking more for Big Show in a way, for his health wise, because if you would kept him down there longer for extra 10 minutes, God forbid, you probably would have had a freaking ambulance.
Well, the thing. Well, okay, but think about it like this. Okay, after Brock won the match, he goes up the ramp, and then he comes back, and then he beats him up some more. So they could have kept him out. So they could have saved like those.
I think he did that for more like the crowd. Like Randy Orton do that at times. I think that was more for the crowd because remember I was telling you that he came back and go back and check it out. I won't go back and check the show out. I promise you that. But he was like I'm about to F5 you, and I think he was like okay or something he said. He was about to tell him when he was on the ground. I heard him say
Yeah.
that.
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up because go back to the main event for 1 second. Cena and his loud behind. That really pisses me off.
That grinds your gears.
Yeah, that drives like. You know what? There's no reason why he should be that loud.
I don't
It's
know
like,
if he's like deaf or he thinks his opponent is deaf or something.
well, he might be hard of hearing or something. I don't know.
Because, like, for example, not with Seth Rollins, when Kevin Owens, like, he talk trash, you're supposed to hear him, but we're not supposed to hear Cena. Like, he's like, okay, I'm about to FI you, or I'm gonna SG.
Or reverse it
Like,
or something.
like,
Because he know.
I think, was it last week or 2 weeks ago? He was like, move. And so I was like, what the fuck, really?
Yeah, it's like, come on, man. You should not be that loud. I should not hear every single move that situation that you calling out.
Yeah,
But
it's sad.
that's good old Juan Cena for you.
Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, yeah.
That is our MSG.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, damn. Oh.
Before we wrap, I wanted to make a recommendation.
Oh, I'm sorry. Jay's recommendation. Yeah, because I don't have one.
Yeah, before we wrap this up, okay, if you like the cage matches, and I'm talking about the ones where you have to escape, not the Hell in the Cell types, but just the regular,
Can I stop you for 1 second?
What's up?
I'm sorry. Can I just say, are you going with Owen Hart versus Bret Hart?
No, I think you know me too well. I really do. I think you really know me too well.
I'm sorry, but continue. I'm sorry, 'cause that's like the best one I saw. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
But yeah, Keta basically stole my thunder. But
Sorry.
yeah, if you have the network, or whatnot, check out SummerSlam 1994, Bret Hart versus Owen Hart, in the big blue cage match.
In the big blue cage, not the fence cage. There you go.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for stealing your thunder, but that was like the best one I ever saw.
It is because it told a great story, and it explains what I mean by the thrill of the escape between them two in that match.
Did you just say it was a great story? Did we have a great story tonight, Jay? No.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't have a great story. The only one, like we said before, was Kevin Owens and then Chris Jericho. They had a good match, and I like New Day, and I didn't mind the Divas. I didn't mind them.
I mind them tonight. I mind them.
And you know who I got to see tonight? I got to see Charles Robinson. I don't know why I'm a fan of his for some reason.
Because he's Lil Nate.
We might do an episode of Charles Robinson or what's the
What?
other referee? What?
Nick Patrick?
No.
Earl Hebner?
There you go. Yeah, I like how he wasn't. Okay, I know we're supposed to be wrapping up this show. This is like an after show at this moment. But remember how he okay, I don't know how long you watched TNA, but when he first came to TNA, and they hype him up as this glorified referee.
Because he was a glorified referee.
Yeah, he was, but it was like, and then I look back now, I saw him. Well, I don't know if it was this year or last year. I was like, damn, he's still counting the 1, 2, 3. I don't think it's this year. Maybe it's just last year it was, and I'm like, damn, he's still refereeing. Go sit down some damn way. But
remember what I told you about how he don't move as fast in the ring no more because that time with Devon almost hit him with the garbage can.
Oh yeah, yeah, you did. That's it. That people probably don't remember that, Jay. You have a good memory.
That was just from last year.
Okay, well, I think I told you I watched TNA on and off, and you know what?
Plus, you can probably find it on YouTube.
True. And you know what I do like on TNA? I don't watch it. I don't watch TNA like I do Raw. Raw is like a punishment to me at times now because like a 3-hour show. It feels like a punishment that I deserve. Like we all deserve a punishment. And with TNA, the only thing I really like, I didn't watch it recently, but I heard they came back. They had a reunion. It is the Beautiful People. I I don't know. You know them. What's her-
Angelina Love and Velvet Sky.
yeah, but the other girl in it too. I think her name Madison Rain, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Madison Rain. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
speaking of, well,
they about
you know
to,
well, yeah. Well, all three of them.
yeah, that's what I saw online.
Yeah.
It was like they feuding with some. We should do a like a 5 minute recap of TNA one day. But they feuding against. Is they called the Dollhouse? I don't know.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. It's
okay.
Brooke Tessmacher,
And the leader is out or something like that.
yeah, Jade and somebody else.
Okay, but whoever's the leader, I guess she's out, like she's injured or something, or she's taking leave. I don't know. I don't watch it, but
Well, you know, there's a connection between one of the beautiful people and and one of the Dudley boys.
Shut up, Jay. Yes, they go together. We know.
Yeah, Velvet Sky and Bully Ray.
His name is Baba Baba Ray Dudley.
And that should end the show right now.
Right, but go check out our Raw review, and you will hear about our little Dudley Law story that Jay came up with, and well, that came up with Toad. Sorry, I came up with Toad. So Jay, do plugs. We're doing short plugs tonight. Do plugs.
You want me to do the plugs?
Yeah. Oh gosh. Okay. Go follow. See every time. It's okay. You know what? I'm sorry if we sound dry. We thought the show was gonna be better, and then we supposed to did this show with I guess we was gonna do a recap and an MSG, but I hit up Jeff, was like, you know what? Can we do it now? Like, are you busy? Like, can we just do it now? And he was like, yeah. I'll get stuff
I kind of want to
chest.
get this out the way. And plus, I didn't want our guest to be a part of this.
Yeah, crap. So you know, but you know, I guess we'll be part of the Raw crap. You know what I'm saying? And then
Yeah.
Raw gonna be shorter, so he could talk about whatever he wants to talk about.
Exactly.
And yeah, but plugs. Go follow me at Yeah You Know It 1991. Oh, time out real quick. Shout out to Peter and Jay Talks Wrestling. They gave me Peter gave me a shout out. He gonna listen to this. He gave me a shout out, Jay. Why he got the year wrong though? He was like, yeah, go for it. Yeah, you know, in 1992. I was like, no, fool. But it's okay. It's okay. I was like, it's okay. It's okay because I believe he was doing it on top of his head, so it's okay. He was like 90% right, but it's okay. But go follow Peter at PJTW Central. Go follow them guys, and his co-hosts have a show too. Forgive me, I can't remember the name at this moment. I'm sorry, but it's a NXT show too, Jay. And I think it's called Fast in the World Podcast. But I think it's like under 30 minutes. But I like it's a good show, and he do NXT, so you all could check that out as well. But yeah, and I said we're gonna do short plugs. Look at me. Again, go follow at Yeah You Know It 1991. It's YEAH the letter UKNOWIT 1991. I did that really fast. That means I'm really sleepy probably. And go follow our show. Please follow the show. We appreciate it. I know me and Jay is more active on the show page than I am, because sometimes I be forgetting I'm on the show page and I would tweet something.
Well, I do the same thing.
So we try to be more active. I mean, we need more followers to be more active. I mean, Jay's active, not me so much. I need to.
Yeah, sometimes I'm active by mistake. So
Yeah, so you know we well, I gotta do better than that. And then, you know, I be busy too, so it's like okay. But go follow at KedaNJay show. We might change our ad sign, Jay. I don't know. I'll let you know later. Maybe something shorter. You know, like KNJS, something like that. That's something short. I don't know. Whatever. I was just thinking about that for some reason. But and go follow Jay. Where can they follow you?
Or you can follow me on Twitter at the J Giles. That's TheJayGiles.
Okay, because I was about to say the other one for a second.
Yeah, the other one is gone.
It's gone. Boom.
Yeah, just like this show.
Oh, Dad. So thank you all. Time out.
Oh,
Do you want to do your Medusa thing on the Raw recap with DJ? You want to talk about that on the Raw?
Yeah, yeah, we do.
Okay, sorry, y'all. Um, yeah, so we're gonna wrap
So
this.
look forward to that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Plug in episode 4. You all will get it next week, probably. I don't know, but you get it next
Whenever.
week. You would get it before the next Raw. That's how it goes these days. We don't really have a scheduled date.
Yeah, it's just whenever they're
Whatever. Yeah,
edit and post it.
we like WWE. Okay, whatever you get, you get. It's like, nah, we playing. We playing. We hope you all enjoy it, and shout out to people who actually who reply to our comments. I forgot what it was. Whoever left a comment on our Twitter pages or follow us on Twitter or YouTube. Thank you for following us. I had to shout out one of my friends because I forced him to follow our YouTube page. So I don't think he did it even yet. I'm gonna force him tomorrow. But yeah, thank you for all the support, and we love doing the show. We know some shows are crappy. We're not one of them shows trying to be negative, but if it's negative, we're just gonna say it's negative.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I said, we gonna tell the truth.
Pretty much. And any last words?
They got to do better.
Apollo Crews. Oh man, Apollo Crews. And peace, y'all.
Peace.
I have a lot of things I want to get off my chest. I hate this idea that you're the best. I am the best wrestler in the world.
First thing I want to be done is to get that piece of crap out of my ring. Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
And it doesn't matter what you call it, whether it's called a Hell in a Cell, or Rage in the Cage, Penis in Uranus, the only thing that matters, which means he's gotta beat the game in the middle of the ring. And he has a $2